Okay, so I'm going to try to not get my face in this video. This is a Fluid Art Company reveal mystery box. So let's see what we got. Okay, very excited. I hope I got some things I haven't tried before. That's the whole idea. Very nice. Fluid Art mat. Excited to use. Got some Australian Floetrol. Do you think I ordered that though? Alright. I ordered this. The Tri Art Liquid Gloss. Give that a try. And I ordered these. Since my spinner is getting a little wonky. I do have a large spinner too. I do work on a lot of larger pieces. These actually feel really nice. Way almost lighter than the silicone mats I'm used to working with, but they're almost sticky. Okay, this is a surprise. Hair dryer, a new one to try. Josanja Opal Dust for glitter effects. Stuck Up Pigs. I got another Piggy High Tide Piggy paste. It's gonna be fun. I'll give these a try. I'm so glad I got some Tri Art. I've never used it before. Brilliant Purple. Tri Art Blue Liquid Acrylic. Okay. PBO Studio Acrylics. Opaque. Oh, that could be a lot of fun to work with. Iridescent Copper. A big old container of it too. Oh, I got a little. Oh, that must be for this. Let's see. I don't even know what this is. It's King Gold Relief Outliner. Apply directly from the tube onto a clean surface. Huh. I have no idea what this King Gold Sternly Relief is. I feel kind of relief outliner. I'm definitely going to be looking into how to experiment with that. Oh, I got a Tri Art Yellow. Oh my gosh, this is going to open my life into making. Now, see, now I'm going to have to order a magenta. Between these two and a magenta, I might be able to experiment doing custom colors with Tri Art now. They've already supplied me with half of what I need. Tri Art Iridescent Gold, 500 milliliter bottle. Nice. Oh, look at that little cup. You see a little cup? Oh, that's cute. Oh, this looks like a mold. So this would be like a resin mold. But I also have a technique that I could use. I don't have to use resin for it, but that's cute. Little bookmark mold. What is this? Oh my goodness. You know, I'm a huge Amsterdam fan. I've never even tried these, but these are so much fun for mixed medium work. I've been wanting to try these. You gotta shake them up really good. They're paint markers. This will help me add just another layer of effects and dimension. We got light gold, silver, and deep gold. That is a pretty solid box. I'm loving the metallic. This is fantastic. This is the high viscosity acrylic paint. So is this one. I'm going to be able to do so much with these. And I happen to have Tri Art Medium. This is awesome. Let's see how thick this is. It says it's high viscosity. Holy crap, it is. Oh my goodness. My metallic world just opened up insanely for me. That combined with the opal dust. I'm excited. This little piggy paste. So I'm very excited. Thank you, Fluid Art Company, for this fantastic. Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty good deal. So you would usually spend about $200. They advertise it's $275 $70 worth of stuff. So, pretty sure I ordered them. Look at that. Ooh, piggy paste. I love it. Okay. Stuck up pigs. I'm really excited to try it. It's pompous. It's like a little tube. I know it looks really small, but you can make quite a bit of paint. And I just learned how to make piggies, so this is very exciting. I've really been wanting to try Art brand. I haven't tried it yet. Just recently got some PBO acrylic binder to give a shot. I was actually hoping for a few molds. I do have a little resin kit. And then tube paint. Anybody, I know I'm not big and famous like others. Anyone who knows me knows that I am a tube paint girl, typically Amsterdam. But Tri-Art seems to be a favorite, so I'm super excited. Brilliant purple. Okay, so I ordered this, and this would be the $270 or $200 kit. So I actually think that's really good. That's amazing. That's amazing. No idea what this is. I'm about to go research this right now. Exciting stuff. Look at all these mats. This is cool. So that is my Fluid Art Company box. Let's see if I can get you some close-ups real quick. See what we got. Alright, see, I got the little cup, bookmark molds. So excited for these. Oh my goodness, golds I like. So I don't do straight metallic pours. A lot of people like doing just metallics. I like using metallics to highlight a painting. Like if I'm doing flowers, I like to give it a little shimmer. And I've noticed that using a really quality gold or metallic in fluid art specifically, I do lots of art. I don't just do fluid art, but for fluid art, using a quality gold, especially if it's slightly opaque or iridescent, it kind of, when it spreads over the other colors show through, but they look metallic. And I feel like when you layer 12 metallics, that's exaggerating, 5 or 6 metallic colors, you lose some of the reactions you get from just using 1 or 2 that are so incredible and beautiful. And it's really what creates the dimensions and the style of art that I do, such as what I call the geode style, the butterfly effect, those things where it's like color and then a shimmer, and it just really accents a painting so much. And when you just use metallics and the picky metallics and use them by themselves without mixing them with like neons or other non-metallic piggies, or like the Tri-Art, if you don't like introduce them together and you just use that straight color, it's just all shiny. It's all shiny, and that's great and that's beautiful, but you almost lose dimension that way, in my opinion. So I really love using an iridescent metallic color, 1 or 2, and yeah, this one's opaque, so that one's going to be a little different, but this iridescent one is going to be fun because it'll gently spread across my colors and make its own set of designs that'll be accented in the light. So that's going to be fun. Here's the acrylic markers, which I will actually use for a different project I have, and I'll show you guys later. So even though this isn't cyan, if I went ahead and just bought a red and bit the bullet, I hate using cadmium though. It's one of the toxic colors, cadmium yellow and cadmium red. I try to stay away from them, but that's okay. I'll just make sure I wear gloves, but and a mask. I don't like breathing it in either. So anyway, if I were to get a nice solid like magenta, but I do one that's opposing to this color instead of opposing to cyan, I'm going to start making Tri-Art custom palettes. I only have to invest in 1 color. So I think it's great that of all the colors they sent me these 2. This is just fantastic. And then I get to experiment now with tube paint by Tri-Art. So I have 2 different types to play with, which is really what I was hoping for and getting. That's why you know, I asked for the mystery wax because I really wanted to see like how much variety am I getting? Am I going to be able to experiment with stuff? And what is this? What is this? I feel like I'm a crappy artist for not already knowing, but I have a feeling I know what it is. I just don't want to speak too soon and be wrong. Okay, so then I got some piggy paste, High Tide piggy paste. This is great. And then Pompous. That Stuck Up Pigs. Little guy, but it'll make a surprisingly large amount of paint. Then we have the blow dryer. I mean, I have 3-4 different blowers that I use. And you think that'd be enough, but different blowers kind of create different shapes and sizes and effects. And I like to use more than one. So I wanted to give this one a shot to see what kind of shapes it has. So glad I bought this because I happen to have these tri-arts now and I have a feeling I'm going to need a little bit. And then, of course, I'm trying to stay away from Australian Floetrol, but I always like to have it handy. I try to keep, because of something, Meshkanace in my fluid art group that I've joined a couple months ago, was talking about archival recipes. So I'm actually avoiding Australian Floetrol, but it's great for teaching and different effects. And, you know, if I'm doing a piece for a client and, you know, they want something really custom, I can totally use the Australian Floetrol because it's reliable. I know for a fact it's going to happen. It's not a giant experiment. So water works really good too, but I don't like using more than, you know, like 20% water. They say 30, but I like to use even less. And then I got all the mats because I'm sick of peeling paint off my tables. And when I sit down to do art, I go hard. I don't just do one little painting a day. I'll like have a day in the week where I knock out 4 or 5 or fail 4 or 5. And so I think this is a really great deal. So if anybody is curious what is in what you get for $200, I mean, there you have it, man. Oh, I'm missing one. There you go. So I think that's I'm super excited about the Chisanja Opal Dust. So I make like I said, I make my own colors. So this is really fun to make your own metallics and things like that. So, ooh, new formula. So yeah, guys, tell me what you think. You know, go ahead and join the Fluid Art page when you get a chance. Maybe sign up. They may not have the largest selection like a Michaels would, but they have a 100% quality selection. Anything you buy from Fluid Art Company is going to be the highest quality. And you're not going to accidentally choose something that's going to suck. You know, they don't have anything that sucks. So that's the good thing about them. And their prices for market value consideration are pretty on point. I'm really excited. This is my first order from them, and I've heard so much about them. Even if you're just starting off as an artist, for amateurs and people just beginning in the art world, I know it seems expensive to buy art, but that's why I promote doing your custom color palettes so much, because instead of buying all these different colors, you only have to buy 4. You only need cyan, yellow, magenta, and white. But I would also highly recommend this kit for beginners because you kind of get to experiment. If you don't know what you want to do, you definitely, there's enough stuff here that you can play. You know, like maybe you wouldn't be able to use the resin mold right away, but it doesn't mean you can't find an application for it, because you could still put acrylics in here and they would peel out. It'd be cool. It'd be kind of floppy, but it would still be cool, and there's lots of things you could do with it. The paint markers, we're going to learn what this is. See, now I have something, a challenge where I get to experiment with something cool. But yeah, this is, God, I would say this would last me forever, but I just paint so much. But a normal person, this would last a very long time. And because of the quality, you don't have to worry about it becoming unstable, cracking, drying out. As long as you store it properly, it will last you as long as you need it to. I mean, some of this stuff can last years if it's properly stored and sealed, and cared for, and occasionally stirred, and those kinds of things. It lasts a very long time. So I highly recommend their $200 surprise box. There's nothing I got that I already have, which is very exciting for me. And I hope you enjoyed this video. So Fluid Art Company reveal for the win. I'm very, very satisfied. $200, you get a minimum of $270 worth of products. $200 is a lot to spend, but I got everything I need to paint. So thank you.